Once upon a time in the vast, desolate outback of Australia, there lived a man named Ethan. He was an adventurous soul, always seeking new thrills and challenges. One fateful day, Ethan came across a mysterious legend whispered among the locals, an ancient curse that plagued those who dared to enter the forbidden ruins deep within the heart of the outback. Driven by his insatiable curiosity, Ethan set out to uncover the truth behind the legend. Armed with a backpack filled with supplies and a heart filled with adrenaline, he ventured into the treacherous terrain. The barren landscape stretched endlessly before him, the scorching sun beating down upon his weary body. Days turned into nights as Ethan trudged through the merciless desert, his strength waning with each passing step. Just as he was about to lose hope, he stumbled upon an abandoned campsite. A worn-out journal lay amidst the sand, its pages filled with cryptic warnings and chilling tales of those who had succumbed to the curse. Undeterred, Ethan pressed on, driven by a determination that bordered on obsession. He reached the edge of the forbidden ruins, an eerie sight that sent shivers down his spine. The air grew heavy with a malevolent presence as he ventured deeper into the ancient labyrinth. Unearthly whispers echoed through the decaying corridors, seemingly taunting Ethan's audacity. The walls dripped with an otherworldly slime, and the sound of his own footsteps reverberated ominously. In the darkness, his flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows that danced along the walls like macabre specters. As Ethan delved deeper into the ruins, he stumbled upon a chamber shrouded in darkness. A sense of foreboding gripped him, but his insatiable curiosity pushed him forward. In the heart of the chamber, he discovered an ancient artifact, a gleaming, ornate amulet. Without hesitation, he reached out and grasped it, unaware of the curse that lurked within its golden embrace. A blood-curdling scream tore through the silence, piercing Ethan's ears. The amulet glowed with an unholy light, suffusing his body with an insidious force. Darkness consumed his mind, transforming him into a vessel for the curse. Ethan became a mere puppet, his will overthrown by the malevolent entity that now possessed him. Days turned into weeks, and Ethan's family grew increasingly worried about his disappearance. They scoured the desert, desperate to find any trace of their beloved son. Finally, they stumbled upon the entrance to the forbidden ruins, an eerie sense of dread filling their hearts. Venturing into the depths, they discovered Ethan, a mere husk of his former self. His eyes devoid of life, his body contorted into unnatural shapes, he became a vessel of unspeakable horror. The curse had devoured his very soul, leaving behind only a shell of the man he once was. As Ethan's family recoiled in terror, a monstrous laughter erupted from the depths of the ruins. The curse had claimed yet another victim, forever doomed to wander the forbidden ruins, luring unsuspecting souls into its sinister clutches. And so, the legend of Ethan became another chilling tale passed down through generations. A cautionary reminder of the dangers that lurk within the shadows, waiting for those who dare to defy the boundaries of the supernatural. In the sprawling city of Mumbai, India, there lived a man named Masif. He was a quiet and reserved individual, known for his contemplative nature and deep connection to the spiritual world. However, his fascination with the occult would lead him down a path of unimaginable horror. Masif had always been intrigued by the dark arts and sought to unravel the secrets that lay hidden within ancient texts and forbidden rituals. In his pursuit of forbidden knowledge, he discovered a sinister grimoire rumored to grant unimaginable power to those who dared to master its incantations. Driven by an insatiable thirst for power, Masif delved deep into the secrets of the grimoire. He performed dark rituals under the cover of moonlit nights, summoning forces beyond comprehension. As his proficiency in the occult grew, so did his thirst for power, and he soon became consumed by a malevolent force that threatened to consume his very soul. One fateful night, Masif stumbled upon an incantation that promised to unlock the gateway to untold power and wisdom. Unable to resist its allure, he ventured into a decrepit temple hidden in the heart of Mumbai, where ancient forces lay dormant, awaiting his arrival. Within the crumbling walls of the temple, he chanted the forbidden words with reckless abandon, unaware of the price he would pay. As the incantation reached its climax, the air grew heavy with an unholy presence. A swirling vortex materialized before him, and a figure emerged from the abyss. It was a hideous entity, its eyes burning with malevolence. It whispered promises of boundless power, riches, and immortality, enticing Masif further into its web. The allure was too strong to resist, and Masif willingly surrendered himself to the entity, pledging his allegiance in exchange for the forbidden knowledge he craved. With each passing day, Masif's humanity faded away, replaced by a dark, insatiable hunger. He wreaked havoc upon the city, his newfound powers causing chaos and destruction wherever he went. The streets of Mumbai became a playground for his malevolent desires, and innocent lives were shattered in his wake. But as the days turned into weeks, Masif's body deteriorated, ravaged by the relentless pursuit of power. His skin became gaunt and pale, his eyes sunken and filled with a wicked glow. The entity he had made a pact with reveled in his suffering, feeding off his life force as it slowly consumed his very essence. In the end, Masif became nothing more than a vessel for the darkness that had consumed him. His body collapsed under the weight of his insatiable thirst for power, leaving behind only a grotesque husk, a testament to the price one pays when they delve too deeply into forbidden realms. As the city mourned the horrors unleashed by Masif's quest for power, whispers of his demise echoed through the streets. The tale of a man who traded his soul for forbidden knowledge served as a grim reminder of the dangers that lie hidden within the darkest recesses of the human psyche. And so the name Masif became synonymous with tragedy, a haunting reminder that some paths, once tread upon, lead only to destruction and damnation. In the remote Russian countryside, nestled amidst a dense forest, there lived a woman named Kasia. She was a recluse, shrouded in mystery, and the locals whispered tales of her involvement in dark rituals and her supposed connection to the supernatural. Kasia was drawn to the ancient folklore and mysticism of her homeland. She spent her days studying the occult, poring over dusty tomes filled with forbidden knowledge. Her obsession led her to a long-forgotten legend, a cursed artifact known as the Soul Stone. Legend had it that the Soul Stone possessed the power to grant unimaginable desires, but at a great cost. Undeterred by the warnings, Kasia became determined to possess the stone and harness its power for herself. She embarked on a perilous journey, venturing into the heart of the haunted Ural Mountains, where the Soul Stone was said to reside. Guided by a cryptic map and fueled by her insatiable ambition, Kasia trekked through treacherous terrains and weathered the harsh elements. Finally, she stumbled upon a hidden cave, its entrance obscured by an eerie mist. The air grew frigid as she stepped inside, the weight of ancient malevolence hanging in the darkness. Deep within the cavern, Kasia discovered an ornate pedestal adorned with ancient symbols. Resting atop it was the Soul Stone, a mesmerizing gem pulsating with an otherworldly glow. Its power called out to Kasia, promising fulfillment of her every desire. Without hesitation, she reached out to claim the stone, its cool surface sending a shiver down her spine. But as soon as her fingers brushed against the cursed artifact, a tremor shook the cave. Whispers filled the air, voices filled with anguish and despair, warning her of the dire consequences that awaited her. Ignoring the pleas, Kasia clutched the Soul Stone tightly, its malevolent power surging through her veins. She felt a surge of energy, as if all the universe's secrets were within her grasp. But little did she know that with each desire fulfilled, a piece of her own soul would be consumed in return. As the days passed, Kasia's appearance began to change. Her once vibrant beauty faded, replaced by a gaunt and hollow visage. Dark circles adorned her sunken eyes, and her once lustrous hair turned brittle and gray. The Soul Stone had become an insatiable parasite, draining her life force and distorting her very essence. Haunted by regret and plagued by torment, Kasia realized the true horror of her decision. Her desires turned into nightmares, twisting and distorting her reality. The village she once called home fell victim to her grotesque fantasies, its inhabitants subjected to unspeakable terrors. As her body weakened, Kasia sought solace in a desperate attempt to rid herself of the curse. She returned to the cave, hoping to undo the damage she had wrought. But the Soul Stone's grip on her was unrelenting, its power impossible to escape. In the end, Kasia succumbed to her own desires, a mere shell of her former self. The curse claimed her life, leaving behind a trail of devastation and despair. Her name became synonymous with tragedy and caution, a chilling reminder that the pursuit of power and fulfillment can lead to unimaginable horrors. And so in the depths of the Ural Mountains, Kasia's story became yet another dark legend, a harrowing tale of a woman who dared to grasp the forbidden, only to be consumed by the darkness that awaited her. Thanks for watching today's video. Please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. It really helps us out. And until next time, stay safe and never wander too far from the light.